Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Now I'm editing this video and watching it when the parole officers and sheriff were knocking on Jeremy Dewitte's door the day that they arrested him in 2022. And I found something interesting here because they're knocking and knocking and knocking and the dogs inside are going wild. Listen to this. You hear those dogs, they're just going wild on the inside. Now, 5 hours later in the day, after the SWAT team had been banging on his door with the bullhorn and stuff, he finally came out and surrendered. But the officer asked him, "You remember me? I was banging on your door earlier." And Jeremy Dewitte decided to lie. Listen to this.
I was at your door knocking earlier. Oh, you were?
Yeah.
I was asleep. I didn't see you. Sorry about that.
He says, "I was asleep. I didn't even see you. Sorry about that," he says. Now, I found that interesting because that's not something that somebody would really say. If an officer told you they were banging at your door earlier, you would say, "What? My door? Really? When?" If an officer says that they were banging at your door earlier, you wouldn't say, "Oh, I didn't even see you. I was asleep." Like you know exactly when and where it was. And you wouldn't even be talking about seeing, you would be talking about hearing. "I didn't hear you banging." But Jeremy knows that Jeremy already saw him on the camera and through the window or whatever because he was inside. He saw him banging and he heard him banging. But that's why Jeremy Dewitte phrased it like that.
I was at your door knocking earlier. Oh, you were?
Yeah.
I was asleep. I didn't even see you. Sorry about that.
"I was asleep. I didn't even see you. Sorry about that." Like you missed a package from Amazon. But Jeremy Dewitte, look at his face right there. He knows nothing else but to go back to his primitive self, which just is to lie and say whatever lie makes you look best. Now, the good news is I'm editing this video and the whole video is going to be coming out pretty soon. So stand by. Make sure you're subscribed. The first look at it will be on the PT Video Network. A link is down in the description. There's already some snippets over there. I can tell you that the police Bearcat, the SWAT team, pulled up on Jeremy Dewitte's lawn with their armored vehicle with the long puncture arm coming out. They were going to ram in his door. Jeremy Dewitte eventually came out with his arms up. We're going to be going over all this. They're banging at his door for hours, and he says he was sleeping. I'm curious as why we never saw his wife or baby during the whole ordeal. Usually his wife is at the door saying, "Jeremy! Oh no, Jeremy!" And then she'd be yelling at the cops being like, "Why are you bothering Jeremy?" So anyway, make sure you're standing by. Make sure you're subscribed with the bell notification because you don't want to miss it when I go live with this information, right? And if you want the first sneak preview, make sure you're subscribed to the PT Video Network. Link is down in the description. Thanks for watching PT's Far Removed Uncle. And as always, have yourself a Jeremy Dewitte day.